Konami fixed Yu-Gi-Oh! Another discussion video on your head top for you guys today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As you guys can see by my backdrop of this video, I'm not home. I miss home so much. You guys all know that your boy is currently in Thailand. I had like an emergency to come here, spend time with some family. So you know what? I am here for a couple more weeks. But that doesn't stop me from making videos for you guys. So yeah guys, into this video I'll talk to you guys about how Konami fixed Yu-Gi-Oh! For 2019. There's a lot to discuss about in today's video, so sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy this episode of Team Sound. There's a lot of things that we gotta discuss and talk about post-ban list and post-YCS Chicago, since the event just recently concluded a couple like hours ago. And in today's video I'll basically talk to you guys about the meta, how the meta has shaped, and how I think Konami fixed Yu-Gi-Oh! For 2019 so far. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Before I get started with this video, if you guys want to help support me and what I do, make sure you guys get your awesome merch today at tx1.com/shop in the link in the description box below. That'll be absolutely amazing. Whenever I make discussion videos, I love for you guys to actually start a conversation in the comment section below. So if you guys disagree with me, which I know a lot of people will, or if you guys agree with me, not a lot of people are going to agree with me. Doesn't matter if you agree or disagree. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts in the comment section below. It'll be absolutely amazing. So without further ado, let's get started with this video, guys. So first and foremost, let's talk about how Konami fixed Yu-Gi-Oh! Via the ban list. So basically, the ban list dropped last week. We got, one of the most significant hits, obviously, Grinder Golem, Tomahawk. We got Rongo ban, Gumblar ban, and also Fairy Tail Snow ban. So those cards are no longer in play. Those cards being hit literally fixed the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. One of the most important hits that I would like to mention is obviously Gumblar and Rongo. As you guys can see, since YCS Chicago concluded, every deck in top tables was playable. Everyone had a chance to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Rongo and Gumblar no longer exist, which equals to a healthier format. You guys all know that a monster capable of having the ability to lock your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Shouldn't be able to exist in this game, and since that card is out of the picture now, everyone had the opportunity to play their turn, and a lot of people are gonna argue, yeah Sam, Konami basically didn't fix Yu-Gi-Oh! Those cards are gone, but there's gonna be more problems coming in. But that's how the game works, right? Once Konami fixed a major issue in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Gumblar and Rongo, obviously there's gonna be new issues coming into the picture, but they obviously eliminate cards that unable to let your opponent play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? And that's what's really good about this ban list, that Konami just eliminate that thing immediately, so now everyone is able to interact with each other, which is what we want in this game. So what this means for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that since Rongo and Gumblar is now out of the picture, we have basically a hand trapless format. Yes, there's a lot of decks that still main decks hand traps, like Trick Stars. There's some decks that play a maximum of 3 to 6 hand traps in the main deck, and as you guys can see by Raphael deck list for the first phase Lunalight of YCS Chicago, he main deck 0 hand traps. Like with Gumblar and Rongo being gone, it promotes kind of like a more healthier game, if you guys understand what I mean, right? It kind of promotes a more healthier game where you don't have to basically main deck like 9 to 12 hand traps anymore. Whereas now, since those guys are finally out of the picture, you can just basically play more extenders, which actually helps play through your opponent's negates or help play through your opponent's monsters, rather than obviously just relying on seeing multiple hand traps in your hand to stop their plays. So that's what I think is really good. You don't need to rely on hand traps as much anymore. So with those cards being gone, you can just easily play more extenders because you're going to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? Whereas when Gumblar and Rongo, you need to rely on drawing 1 to 3 hand traps to basically stop Rongo from going off. So it just creates an overall more healthier format. So obviously I'm just really happy and really glad that this ban list fixed a lot of issues. Obviously going to be more issues coming into the future, but like one of the main issues of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like not being able to play, right? So once Konami finally get rid of that, like we're able to interact with each other, which is what matters the most. So now let's analyze the meta for February 2019 updated, okay? So basically, with this ban list taking into effect, the ban list was able to create a more of diversified meta, which is really great. Obviously, Sky Strikers and Thunder Dragons are still going to be one of the most represented decks of 2019 so far for this ban list. The 2 decks that was most represented in YCS Chicago was obviously Sky Striker and also Thunder Dragons. 6% was Crusadia, 6% was Subterror. So 2 Crusadias made the top tables, 2 Subterrors made it to top cut. And for the decks that single top were decks like Dangers, Cyber Dragons, Trick Stars, Magicians, ABCs, Orcus, Prank Kids, and Lunalights. The really crazy thing about this ban list is that majority of the decks that top 32 in this event were rogue decks. You guys can see, look, Crusadia got a really huge boost with Savage Strike. The release of Guard Dragons actually helped speed up the deck by a ton. With the release of Subterror Guru, 2 Subterror control decks top, which is absolutely amazing. Cyber Dragons came top 8 since Rongo is finally out of the picture. Decks like Cyber Dragons are able to compete in today's metagame. And we also have 1 Pendulum in the top 32. So shoutouts to Devilson for actually playing that deck. And I know that him and Steven are working together on a deck list. We also got 1 ABC player that top, aka Calvin Tahan. This guy is literally legendary with ABCs. With Rongo and Gumblar being gone, it just promotes a more healthier game. Like, you can see so much diversity in the top 32, which is absolutely incredible. We got the new Orcus with Orcus Nightmare coming out. Nightmare Mermaid is essentially a 1-card Boros Dragon. The deck is super sleeper. I know that Ed came top 8 with this deck, so shoutouts to Ed. And last but not least, the winner, Raphael, playing Lunalights with the Azathoth strategy. You know, one of the reasons why Lunalight deck won is because it's a rogue deck. Not a lot of people know how to play the deck. Not a lot of people know what to ash. Not a lot of people know what to impermanence. A lot of people just do not know how to stop the deck efficiently, and most of the deck, like cards like Kaleido Shake, is a cost sent to the graveyard. Like, if you activate cards like Effect Veiler or like Impermanence to hit the Kaleido Chick, you basically just negged and lost a hand trap for free because it's a cost to send the monster to the graveyard, right? So not a lot of people just knew how to combat the deck, and once the deck get a little bit more popular and a lot of people play this deck for future events like UDS Vegas and also YCS Atlanta, people are going to find efficient ways to actually stop this combo. As you guys see by the entire wheel right here, we just have a really diversified meta. It's basically a hand trapless format. Not a lot of people main deck a lot of hand traps, and at the same time, people play more extenders now to actually help break your opponent's board rather than playing hand traps. And what did I tell you guys? I actually made a post pre-YC Chicago talking about Cybersign FTK. Like, FTK is only good when nobody knows about it. Like, when nobody knows about the deck, like, that's when it becomes really powerful. It's same goes for Lunalights. No one knows how to play against the deck. No one knows how to counter against the deck. So, like, when Raphael and his team took that deck to YCS, they had the upper edge because your opponent doesn't know which one to impermanence. They don't know which one to Effect Veiler, which one to correctly stop, right? They obviously had a huge edge at the YCS, but since the Cyberside deck is everywhere and everyone knows how to play against the deck is not going to be well represented, and the deck is just not going to be meta relevant in today's meta game. The deck just had so many flaws. You literally lose to 1 hand trap. Someone literally told me just play 2 Reprodocus and you can play through impermanence. Like, I don't know if you guys read cards, but Reprodocus is a hard once per turn for either of their effects. So, like, if you activate Reprodocus and your opponent impermanence or Effect Veilers you, like, you can't make a second Reprodocus. Like, someone said that to me and I literally had to just, like, I was lost. 1 correct hand trap on Saruja, 1 correct hand trap on the end of the end, you automatically lose a duel. Yeah, you can play Azathoth, etc., etc. But, like, do you even have enough space for Azathoth? The deck isn't efficient enough, and everybody knows how to play against the deck, and the deck just got so much hype that I feel like people are just afraid to play the FTK because, like, everyone will just know how to stop it, right? Whereas the Lunalight that won YCS Chicago, no one knew how to play against the deck. So obviously, like I said before, an FTK is only good when nobody knows about it. Dangers is an unfair engine / archetype. Like, every deck in today's metagame now includes some sort of danger engine into their deck, like, because danger just increased the ceiling of the deck significantly. They're able to put you out a free monster before you normal summon, which is insane. Free body on the board, which gives you the ability to draw 1 extra card, aka Upstart Goblin, right? So dangers, in my opinion, are just absolutely broken in today's game. And I think that Konami definitely needs to fix them immediately. But other than that, I believe that this format it's good. It's really good. I think that Konami did a really good job at fixing this format for February 2019. Yes, a lot of people are gonna complain that, oh, you know, there's still problems. Thunder Dragon's still a problem. Skyscraper is a problem. But hey, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh now. You can play Yu-Gi-Oh now. You don't have to play 15 hand traps in the main deck. That's all it matters. You can play now. You can finally play Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, one of the craziest things is that we see 0 Ultra guys in the top 32. I still think that this deck is obviously still one of the top 5 best decks in today's metagame, but obviously powerful spell cards like Twin Twisters, and also the best trap card against the deck is like Red Reboot. It's just like insane, you know, against that deck. But that's crazy, man. I thought Ultra guys would have been one of the most represented decks in the top 32, but we see 0. I really thought that pot would make the deck more extravagant. Like I really thought so, but top 32, bro. we've seen 0 ultra guys. Overall guys, this format is very diversified. You're gonna see a lot of different decks top. There's still gonna be some decks that are more dominant than the others, but the whole entire point of like these metagames breakdown and the ban list is to see newer decks rise to the top. So I'm very excited to be entering into this new format as you know UDS Vegas and also YGOPro Atlanta approaches. I'm very excited guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts are about this video in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a key with it. Like no, this league business.